from the Bahamas.
We were on the ship and we heard the words MOB, MOB, and we followed everybody to the side of the ship to watch.
Bruh. One of the passenger shows.
That's so messed up. We heard MOB, man overboard, so we ran to the side to go see who fell.
Like, that's the safe thing
And
to
they
do.
seen a little girl and probably felt like crap. Like, oh my God. And I know the wife was probably like, I just lost my husband and my kid in the same day. Like, I know she was messed up.
Or she was like,
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corner emojis, then you know wild. Jaded Gemini to the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides.
So when I first heard this story, I thought the same thing that you did. I thought that the kid jumped overboard, passed away, and then the dad jumped after and then passed away.
and then the dolphins came, like,
Right. Like, and then it was a sad story.
yeah.
That's what I thought happened.
Pretty much.
Because when I think of cruise ships, I think of like a huge apartment building or like a Miami high rise or something.
Pretty much.
And you jumping off of it, you're
Probably
dead
gonna
on
get
impact.
knocked out real
That's
quick.
like getting hit with rocks, right?
Nah, you're not going to be dead. You might sprain your ankle or some shit and not be able to swim. But apparently there'll be big-ass sharks and shit that just be following the boat, waiting for little scraps.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because you got to think. If people are throwing little dumb shit, little pizzas off the shit, and they're dropping trash low-key.
Or seafood,
Little-
like crabs and salmon and tilapia.
Little
and shit.
fucking scavengers are going to follow that. Then there's going to
Wow.
be fish that follow the scavengers. Then there's going to be apex fucking
So
predators
it's just like
trying
a big cloud of
to ecosystem.
Ew, that's so gross.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I wonder if they saw anything out there. Because, well, they survived, y'all. They survived miraculously.
That's insane.
Can
They
they
do
sue
have-
anybody?
Oh no. They have a system though that's like infrared, so they should see when something goes off that's like bigger than like, you know.
Debris.
Yeah, they should know.
Oh, my gosh.
Shit, I see if somebody drop a GoPro off of a cruise ship.
I seen that video, yeah.
It was definitely a big ass shark, like
Yes, right there.
big stupid
ready.
ass shark.
Ready
That,
for you.
bro, that bitch was like 12 feet.
Bruh. Scary.
Jaws.
Scary times.
A job.
A job. Well, here's the video of the dad rescuing his daughter when she went overboard on the Disney cruise.
What a legend.
Dad of the year. Because this is scary.
Gen Z breaking into the housing market.
Hey.
Finally. That's us, right?
Well, no. You are the youngest millennial,
Oh,
and I am a zillennial, and my brother is a Gen Z.
bro, they are not breaking it.
They are not breaking into no
Y'all have made it so hard for the little hobies, bro.
Well,
they trying.
The oldest Gen Z is a year younger than me, so they're 28. So
Okay,
yeah,
they
they
getting in
are.
there.
They are, bruh.
Good shout out to y'all.
Good job.
We
Good job.
still struggling.
Now at 6, a child saved at sea after falling
Child.
overboard from a Disney cruise ship. The daring rescue by her dad happened while the Disney Dream was on its way back to South Florida, somewhere between the Bahamas and Fort Lauderdale. Tonight, both the young girl and her father are okay.
But hundreds of passengers held their collective breath as the crews rushed to rescue the pair from the ocean. CBS
What are
News'
the
Natalie
odds that
Rodriguez
they
spoke to
survive?
passengers who witnessed the harrowing scene in Maribel. They say the two were on deck 4 when
Okay,
things took
Batty.
a very dangerous turn. What do they have there on deck 4?
Well, I can tell you, we checked on their website, and there are no cabins on deck 4. Now, it's still unclear exactly how this happened, but some of the passengers we spoke with this morning say they heard the father was trying to take a selfie with his little girl when she fell over. Now, just a few minutes ago, we did see that.
Oh my God. I did not know that.
Yeah, he was like, man, I gotta get her.
Yeah, he's
It's
like,
my
bro,
fault.
that was my fault. Like a selfie.
Oh my
You're
God.
supposed to be holding her, and then
You're supposed to
you
be like,
know?
let's not take a selfie by the railing.
let's
be-
not lean on the rail. Period.
Yeah,
that is
hell
like
no.
the rule in life with the kids.
Could you
Do
imagine?
Not lean on the rail. Even in the house, in the whatever, wherever you're at, we do not lean on rails.
No, we don't.
And your grown ass leaning on the rail for a selfie.
Yeah, definitely gonna get your ankle broke for sure, for sure.
That same cruise ship set sail once
Or
again
your back.
after a terrifying ordeal for everyone on board.
That'd be when you pass away on impact. You break your back and you start sinking.
Your spine.
Disney Dream passengers reacting after witnessing a father jump into the ocean to save his little girl.
I think any father that loves their family would do that, yes, and that was a very heroic, thing that he did.
I saw the mother crying.
She looked like she worked at a storage unit place.
That's when the tears really started flowing because she was just so overjoyed knowing. And I prayed to God to save them, and He did. So yes.
Oh my God.
Or she did.
This all happened Sunday afternoon as a cruise ship was on its way back to Fort Lauderdale from the Bahamas.
We were on the ship and we heard the words MOB, and we followed everybody to the side of the ship to watch.
Cell phone
Bruh.
video from one of the passengers shows
That's so messed up. We heard MOB, man overboard, so we ran to the side to go see who hell.
Like, that's the safe thing
And
to
they
do.
seen a little girl and probably felt like crap. Like, oh my God. And I know the wife was probably like, I just lost my husband and my kid in the same day. Like, I know she was messed up.
Or she was like, burp, 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 burp.
Oh my
Like the
gosh.
the
Boondocks.
father and daughter holding on to each other, treading
Texting
water
her
in the
side,
middle of
nigga.
the ocean until rescue crews
We
arrived.
call my white lover.
Incredibly safe, and the crew deserves all the accolades.
According to the cruise line, the girl fell overboard from deck 4. On the ship's website, we found the floor plan, which shows there are no staterooms on that deck. It is known as a promenade deck with lounges, theaters, and places to relax to take in the views. But in this case, it is one view passengers hope they never witness again.
But I cried like a baby because I was worried. We were all worried, like, are they going to make it? That was once in a lifetime experience. I hope I never.
Bro, there's some very wild looking people on the, Disney cruise, bro.
The Disney adults be looking a little
Yeah,
crazy,
man. Y'all want
boy.
to take away the rap music from the carnival, bro? And this,
Like,
that's what y'all gonna be leaving us on, bro?
That's crazy. The Disney cruise people was acting like that. So I seen somebody in the chat say that the dad is going to have all charges dropped. Why would he have charges for jumping? Why would he have charges? I don't understand. What I seen is that they're investigating. I don't know what they're investigating, but
It's how they fell, man, and what really happened. Make sure that he didn't
no,
throw
this
her
came
over.
out after
I don't know.
the clip we just watched.
BSO.
We are getting some
Broward.
answers tonight surrounding the remarkable rescue at sea this weekend. A father and daughter pulled to safety. That young girl fell from a Disney cruise into the water, and her father jumped in right after her. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Naja Sherman.
And I'm Jim.
Naja.
My twin. Hey, twin.
I ain't never chased no girl named Naja before.
Ruled out a few possibilities. CBS's Miami's Bree Buckley has been digging into this story. She is live now in Port Everglades with the very latest. Bree, what did you find out?
Girl,
The airline
just
was
get to
speaking
the,
with
to the
BSL all day,
point.
going back and forth, and recently got off the.
I kind of see something really fast, kind of like flew by. I didn't think anything of it.
Monica Shannon says she was with her family on deck 3, waiting to meet the Disney princesses, when she saw something fly by from above.
So I just, figured it was maybe a part of the show, or just like, the experience. But about 5 minutes later, we hear that
Part of the
someone
show?
flew overboard.
She later learned there was a 5-year-old girl, followed by her father jumping overboard from deck 4 of the Disney Dream cruise ship on Sunday. The ship was on its way back to Fort Lauderdale from the Bahamas.
How many decks are on there?
Crowded, but a
Like
crew
10,
member told her this.
12.
The crew member who said that's her station and she was on the 4th floor, she did say that she was climbing up and the parents were playing shuffleboard.
Bro, thank God they were only on deck 4 though.
So now they're saying that they were playing a game and climbing on the thing, and the dad went after her. I thought they were taking a selfie.
Bro, that's why he getting investigated.
There you go. Because that's why I'm like, what?
Child neglect, nigga.
And in tragedy, in this particular situation, the father's a hero.
Attorney Nicholas
Well, there
Bruce
you go,
is charged with
Naja.
maritime injuries
Charges
and cruise ship
dropped.
Accidents. He says this incident is unique since it was during the day with the witnesses and there was an immediate reaction. But he says it highlights the importance of overboard detection systems, which Disney cruise ships
that's
do
that shit you were
have
talking about.
and are required by the cruise.
I'm so fucking handsome. Take a bitch for ransom. have some plans, but she not finna answer. For the Gemini, she gon' cut you off like cancer. End of the day, I'ma skate, switch your stance. Ain't no debate, need a plate for the stance. Yeah, I'm about my cake.